Sorry. God. Golly, everybody. It is the homemade broadcast. It is episode 537. It's Wednesday, 6 p.m. If it is Wednesday and 6 p.m., we are live on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook on HMB Radio. Sorry, we're late
Can
again.
you turn down my headphone just a smidge?
Down.
Down.
Oh, that's a new one.
Yeah, that's good.
Sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, this is Anna Hummel. Hey, Anna.
Hi.
You made it.
Yes,
you look a little wet.
Yeah. Oh, that sounded weird. But yeah, it is peak hurricane season, folks. So give us some grace. Okay. Coming over here was a little bit of a nightmare. We were worried that the power might go out. I almost got struck by lightning on the highway. Not exactly the way I want to go out. But we made it. So
it is raining. It's been raining every day at this time for about 3 weeks now. I do enjoy it, but I always have things to do right now. Like, why couldn't it happen at like 9 a.m.?
That'd be the best.
9 a.m.
When everyone is at work doing their thing, but it's like rush hour right now. And there's people on the highway. I can't tell you how many hazard lights I saw.
Oh, I know. I saw that yesterday too. And a guy was driving with the hazard light.
You're fine. Everyone knows it's raining. You don't really have to give anyone an alert that conditions are poor, visibility is low. We get it. And it's funny because everyone's driving along fine. Everyone's car is working. And then all of a sudden I just see a sea of hazard lights.
I only saw one.
Turn them off.
I only saw one.
I saw
one guy.
Well,
or one woman. I'm assuming it's a guy for some reason. It's probably
a woman.
But yeah, it was very frustrating. I wanted to, if I was in a safer vehicle than mine, I would have driven kind of around just to, you want to see people, what they look like when they do something stupid.
Well, is it that, or is it that you have an idea in your mind?
Well,
and you want to confirm that idea is in fact a reality.
Listen, I can't confirm or deny these things.
I'm like, it's a,
yeah,
it's gotta be a,
it's a,
and then you're like, that's exactly what I thought.
I knew it. I knew it. Of course.
It's gotta be a,
Of course.
You can't do that. You can't make a U-turn on a one-way street and then you go, I bet it's
beep. Of course. I knew it.
Again.
Always right. Once again. My God.
Is it racist or sexist or blank if it's true?
Well, it depends on who you're talking about.
It's true.
I was talking about a white male. So
me
not
too.
Me. That's what I could tell you.
A-hole.
Yeah.
What I was referring to.
That's right.
I don't know what you guys were thinking at home.
Nah. I knew it. Of course. Well, this is the homemade broadcast. Did I say my name? My name is Kuncz. This is Anna Hummel. We do this every Wednesday here on YouTube and Rumble, and on Sundays on Radio St. Pete, radiostpete.com. And you can get the podcast, which is just the audio only portion on iTunes. And that's the first 30 minutes, because after that 30 minutes, then it gets real nasty up in here. We start saying words. Instead of going, I bet you it's a beep driver, we just go, I bet you it's. Did you see what I just mouthed?
Could you do it again?
And I can't.
Do it again?
I can't. I really couldn't.
Oh.
It wasn't anything.
It wasn't.
But it was whatever's in your mind that are at home. That's what I said.
Yeah.
But we actually say the words. And then you could get that if you're an audio only person like I am. You can go to hmbradio.substack.com. You can get the whole audio only episode combined into one file in a private feed that goes directly to your cell phone right after this ends on Wednesday. So that's fun.
Delicious.
That's something that we do. Whoa. Gosh, lightning is going off out there. We could have issues. I don't know. I was telling you, I think I might have gout.
Yeah, I think you might too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like.
Well, it has there's a high heritable component. And you said your parents.
My fat dad, he's always busting up with gout. He was saying, it might be. So what happened was I went to the Bulls game on Saturday night at Raymond James Stadium. Apparently, I assumed that I just need to I can't be wearing like willy-nilly shoes. I got to be having some support in my soles. You know what I'm saying?
Orthopedic soles.
Maybe some orthopedic,
support.
Maybe slip some Dr. Scholl's up in my sneaker.
Are you going to be wearing the compression socks soon?
Listen, I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. I'm going to be 40 years old in a few months.
You shouldn't be needing compression socks at 40.
Well, everybody's
Well,
body is different.
That's true.
And mine is very different
Mine is
from
bad.
everybody else's.
Say it. Mine
It's
is
not
bad.
great.
It's bad.
It's not bad. It's not great. I'd tell you that much. But it's not great. So I guess I need to wear like, some supportive shoes. Because I was walking stairs.
What were you wearing?
What was I wearing? Like my whole outfit?
No, just the shoes.
My shoes were some just like Nike blue skateboard shoes.
Okay.
Just kind of like
Not
Vans.
flip-flops.
No, not flip flops. They're like Vans, kind of. I mean, they are old. I've had them a long time.
All right.
But I don't lace them up or anything. Like they have a tie in the shoe, and then I just kind of slip them like they're loose, so I can kind of
Like
just slip my foot in there. Kind of.
Right.
I guess so. Yeah. Not as ugly, but
I like them.
do you?
Yes.
Oh, those are mortifying.
No, they're very cute shoes. They're like a loafer and a slipper had a baby, and that's a Hey Dude, and I like them.
They look like little Swedish. You know what I'm talking about? Those little clogs. Swedish
Clogs.
Yeah,
Those are what were the ones we making fun of? Crocs.
Crocs.
That's
Crocs
like
are bad too.
Plastic clogs. Crocs.
But Hey Dudes are pretty barf.
Oh,
inducing. Okay. I mean, hey, to each his own.
Mhm.
I don't blame you. But no, they were kind of just these Nike skateboard shoes that I've had for many years. I kind of just slip on my feet. No, I'm a poser. I just kind of like the Van type of shoe,
Let me ask you this.
Good shoe. Uh-huh.
I know you're quite a bit older than me.
Well,
but were you around during the Etnies craze? Do you know what that is?
Yeah,
Those
the
big
shoes.
Fat shoes.
Yeah, I had some.
Holy Jesus.
The lightning is going off the chain right
Yeah,
now.
I had some lime green Etnies that I would sport, but I was wondering if that was something that was popular with you. And
yeah, you know who started the K-Swiss trend? Me. Everybody had K-Swiss in 6th grade because I had them. And they were ladies' shoes, and I didn't know, but they still fit my foot, and I loved them. And I started a trend. All of a sudden, next thing I know, all the kids at Largo Middle School are wearing K-Swisses. Do you know what K-Swisses are?
I remember, I have a vivid memory of a commercial in my head of a nice black gentleman being like K-Swiss.
Yep.
But
I do remember
cool. They were considered cool shoes.
They were hype for a little while because of me. I popularized them, at least in Largo, Florida. I don't know about nationwide, but it's a tipping point. Things start, all of a sudden it's just sweeping the nation. So anyway, so about my foot, I was, there's stairs at the stadium, and I was, climbing stairs like a normal person. And I started to feel a little tender in my ankle. And I'm going, oh no, that's not good. Oh well, I'm sure I'll feel better later.
Just walk it off.
And then I got home and I said, well, I want to take a shower now. And we have a little thing called soft water here, and I hate it. Do you know what soft water is? You don't know what soft water is. So it's the tank, and you fill it up with salt, and then it makes your water like super slick. It's supposed to be better for your appliances, which I get. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to clean. You're supposed to be able to wash stuff off your body better.
Okay, kind of like a filter for the water.
Yeah.
To get out of the harsh minerals and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I hate it. It really sucks.
It's a danger hazard.
It is a hazard.
Yes.
I'm always slipping in the dang shower constantly.
Yeah.
So I went to go get out of the shower that night, and I forgot a towel. So I had to, my girl's not here, so I had to get out of the shower, go down the hall nude, and get a towel to wrap my body in.
Like, I don't want to see you nude, but I wish I could have seen that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's the first thing I did was I was okay, now you got to be careful. Now I did have some drinks. Admittedly, I did have a few drinks at the game.
This is why you have gout, bro.
I'm a little more unstable than usual. Let's just put it that way. I'm fine though, but I'm saying to myself, because there's always this sober person in your mind, at least for me, that goes, hey, be careful, more careful than usual. I go, okay, good advice, me, thanks. I'm not going to be careful. And then I stepped off into the tile and I went, whoa, and I almost fell, but I caught myself. But then my ankle started to really hurt really bad. And I said, oh no, what have I done? So I don't know if it's gout. or
The shoes.
if I tore ligaments in my ankle because I'm too heavy to be alive, or I don't know. I don't freaking know what's going on.
Have
so
you reached the like I got to get it together point yet, or we're
no,
still?
hell no. I got a long way to the bottom, my friends. I tell you that much.
Oh no!
They ain't coming anytime soon. So yeah, so I guess I just got to wear good shoes. I don't think it's gout. I was looking up pictures of gout, and it looks pretty gnarly.
Sometimes you can't really see it too much. Sometimes it's a bit inflamed, but
Well, I showed you what mine looks like.
yeah.
I don't think people could see it on the. Should I?
In lots of
does
things
anybody
can call
with-
inflammation. Are you wearing underwear?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
It
You don't
doesn't
have
look
an
that bad.
ankle. You're ankleless.
Well, yeah, it's a little.
You remind me of this girl I went to middle school with. We called her No Ankles Paige. Kind of looked like her.
She had. Was she heavy?
Thanks. No.
Oh,
She just had a weird body.
yeah.
She was an excellent swimmer, but she was like super lean on top, like even some muscles in like 6th, 7th grade.
Mm,
And then just like a fat booty, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
that's good.
But then it was just kind of like big all the way down to the foot.
Mm,
There was no like coming for the knee, coming for the ankle.
yeah.
It was just like a log
Straight
to the
down.
foot. So
Strong.
she was
yeah.
very popular and kind of pretty. And
Yep.
she was very mean to me and my friend
Ooh.
Deba. So we're like, oh yeah, No Ankles Paige. It didn't really hit like the K Swiss, but it was, me and Deba got a kick out of it.
No, that was your insult to her.
Yeah.
No Ankles Page.
Yeah. She didn't have no ankles. She had some kanks.
I think Ankleless Page would have been better.
I think No Ankles Paige is funnier, but
All right.
maybe that's why I didn't hit. It's also 6th grade.
813-693-2124 is the voice and text line here. hmbradio.com is the website, hmbradio.substack.com. And Facebook, I think people still use that. It's just HMB Radio. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, home_made_man. Anna, still social media less.
I can't tell you how
on
many
occasion.
times a day when I have these meetings where people are like, what are you doing on socials? And I go, nothing. What say you? And they go, oh, Christ, that's terrible. Get on there. And I go, no. No. How about not? I'm addicted. It's heroin. And you're asking me to do heroin. They're like, we know you just recovered from heroin, but can you do it recreationally now? And I go, probably not. They're like, okay, well, you should just do it anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
if you don't do it, you'll die. If you do it, you'll die.
yeah, exactly. So
One or
that's
the
kind of
other.
how I feel. So
Well, it's in the biz. You got some
Yeah.
things cooking. There's exciting stuff in the air.
I know it was
Right now.
dead for a long time.
It's dead
and
for a long
then
time.
I came back from boot camp and
Mhm.
things started to kind of shake loose. We can't
Yep.
really talk about anything.
Nah, it's one of those things too.
You
and
don't
I-
want to say
I don't even want to say like I hate when people do the stay tuned.
no.
Stay tuned.
Absolutely
Big
do
things
not
coming.
Stay tuned. Please don't stay tuned.
Big things coming.
Please don't.
And then those people are like dead in a week
Yeah.
or just haven't posted
Dude.
since. I assume that they're passed on, but I don't know.
Forget about even stay tuned to the audience listening. I won't
Mm-hmm.
even tell my parents. I spoke to my mother
Oh, yeah.
and my father, and they're
Yeah.
like, so what's going on? And I said, I don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to tell you. They're like, what? I go, because it's very iffy.
Yep.
I'd rather come to the table and say, hey, blank happened versus me go, this might happen. And they go, how did that turn out? And I go, didn't get it
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So I just said, I don't want to tell you. And they go, okay.
I
that's
get
fine.
that mentality. I did tell a few people about my stuff, and now it's like they're going to be disappointed
Or,
for
they're
me
gonna be
potentially,
asking-
or hopefully it works out. But what if it doesn't? I'd rather not say anything. But there's that. So are you anti speaking things into existence, like saying it out loud and have it happen, putting it out there
yes and no.
in the
If-
ether?
If it's like I said I was going to work out or something, like I said I was going to do something, then accountability, no problem. I can speak that into existence. But if there's a lot of unknowns and things I can't control, then absolutely not, because I can't control it.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot of moving parts
yeah.
going on.
So, but yeah, exciting things for you
And you.
and me.
I think I think good
But
things
you.
are coming.
Yeah.
I really do. For the first time, I've been a little excited in a very long time.
Did
So
you
that's
feel
good.
almost guilty allowing yourself to be excited because you think
Well, I'm trying to.
disappointment is right around the corner?
Yeah, I'm trying to temper those and have no expectations for anything.
It's so hard because you can't.
It's hard not to. I'm already like planning things.
No.
Like in my head, not kind of out loud. But anyway, I want to talk about what I was just talking about before we went on the air, but I know you don't want any part of that whatsoever.
Oh, I mean, you can talk about whatever you want. I might just sit here and go,
Yeah, nah, that's not fun. I want you to participate.
No, I can't.
I know.
I
I
can't.
know. So
Well,
I'll just
no,
leave that.
no,
Leave
not.
that
I'm a loyal bee. What can I say?
You are.
I'm a
You
loyal. Yeah, you know the word.
Yeah.
I'm a loyal dog. Is what it's a problem sometimes.
Loyal.
Like, I can't. I'm loyal like a dog.
Mm.
You know, if people are good to me, I just can't. I can't do it.
Yeah, if they were once good to me and now not, I can.
Absolutely. That's fair game.
That's what.
But I
that's
cannot.
What should we talk about here? I should have pulled this up, but we were in a rush.
I liked the dining alone.
Okay.
I kind of want to talk about that. I read that whole article, and it's funny because it reminded me of a time when I was single and I had some very prominent, rich women telling me how to meet a man. And it was that. They told me to go to a nice steakhouse, dress nice, go alone, sit at the bar, and you will find a husband. That is what they told me. And I said, I don't own nice clothes. I can barely walk in heels. And what the hell am I gonna do there? I can't even sorry, can I answer that? Sorry.
What?
Oh, you gave me a look.
No, I'm listening.
Yes. So they told me to get dressed up like I was a business sexy, I guess. Is the thing.
Yeah.
And just sit at the bar by myself. And they told me men will flock to me. And I go, I don't think you know me. I don't know if it's an odor or just a presence or an aura where the men are just like, no, thank you. But I never did it. But they told me to do that. They told me to go to nice steakhouses by myself. No friends.
Well, apparently restaurants are catering to growing numbers of solo diners. Now, you look absolutely insane, I think, if you're sitting at a restaurant by yourself eating.
Well, define the restaurant. Like, is it Chipotle or is
anywhere.
it like a nice restaurant?
Take it home. You don't need to eat. I haven't eaten at Chipotle ever in my life.
Really?
I always take it home.
I like eating there. It's
Why?
fresh because it's fresh. And then if you need something, you can like, hey, can I need help me.
Really?
Yeah, I need more chips. I need more.
They'll give you tips?
No, I've actually never done that.
There's because they're not like a serving staff there. They're just working a line.
Well, can I get a cap for my bowl?
You get one of those when you take it home.
I know, Will. Sometimes I just want it. Sometimes I'm just ravenous. I don't have time to.
You're right.
Drive. The drive is agonizing when you're hungry and you can smell it.
Because they do have that aluminum foil,
you just
like top, and then it steams up all your veggies and your lettuce that's on there, and kind of.
Yeah, I want it open faced.
You want to open face and like you want the cool, crisp lettuce as soon as you get it. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so
I get that, but it's not worth the sacrifice of having to sit in a Chipotle and eat
I don't
humiliate yourself.
No, that's not the same as like a nice restaurant where you are there to. I'm going to get lunch. These people are like dining alone. There's a difference.
Yeah, if you're going to like a nice restaurant by yourself.
Make a reservation. They were talking about reservations for yourself. That's sad.
Let's read this a little bit. I didn't know this elaborate. Parisa Imanarad.
Wrong.
How do you say it?
I don't know.
Take a guess.
I think you were right. Parisa Imanirad.
A scientist and cancer researcher from San Francisco is married and has a wide circle of friends. But once or twice a week, she'll go to a restaurant by herself. She said that dining alone gives her time to think and read. Okay, you shouldn't be reading a book at a restaurant.
Well, what kind of restaurant?
It doesn't matter. Go home. Read at home.
But maybe that's all she does is spend
what?
Time at home alone. She needs, a different atmosphere.
No,
Don't you think atmosphere matters?
I do, but I don't even think you should be reading at a library. Take it home. I don't want to see what you're reading.
I don't want to see.
I don't want to see that. I don't care about that. And it's probably disgusting. And no, read at home. She tries not to.
Mein Kampf and
yeah, she might be at freaking some steakhouse in San Francisco. I don't know what this lady's problem is. She tries not to touch her phone and relishes the silence. She said it's like a spa, but a different type. She said during a recent solo lunch at Spruce. Oh, Spruce I've heard of. An upscale. That is a very upscale restaurant in San Francisco. Alone. Oh my God. Can you imagine she's just sitting there reading her book
or
whatever
or worse, not reading and just staring
at the that's what I was gonna say, staring out the window and watching some homeless person simultaneously inject themselves with drugs and poop on the street at the exact same time in San Francisco. She isn't alone in her desire to be alone. In the United States, solo dining reservations have risen 29% over the last 2 years, according to Open Table and the restaurant reservation site. They're up 18% this year in Germany and 14% in the United Kingdom. Japan even has a special term for solo dining. Do you know how to say that?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Ohitori-sama!
That's right, which means alone, but with honorifics spoken both before and after the word to make the parties feel one less hesitant. In a recent surveys, Japan's Hot Pepper Gourmet Eating Out Research Institute found that, I didn't know that was a thing, found that 23% of Japanese people eat out alone, up from 18% in 2000. Well, Japan is something's going on there.
They do a lot of interesting stuff.
They do a lot of sick and interesting stuff.
I can think of some Japanese words I know.
Maybe we should save them for the after. What do you know? Is it going to get us deleted? Okay, don't say it. Don't say it.
Boo. Sorry.
As a result, many restaurants in Japan and elsewhere are redoing their seating, changing their menus, and adding other special touches to appeal to solo diners. Even so-called family restaurants are increasing counter seats for solitary diners, and restaurants are offering courses with smaller servings. So a person eating out alone gets a variety of dishes. Oh, I kind of like that. But you also just want a big pile of food if you're eating alone. You really want to just not read, just like stuff your face.
I don't get the point of eating alone if you can't be gross. Like the whole point of eating alone is to be gross in my book, in my estimation. Like when I was in Detroit and I had no friends and I broke up with my boyfriend, I was super sad. So I went to Whole Foods and I got this giant noodle salad thing. I didn't want to eat it there or anywhere. I just went in my car and I just ate.
Oh, eating your car is even worse.
Dude, I like it.
If you were eating in your car,
I like it.
You might as well crack open a beer and start drinking and driving home too, because you are in a sad predicament.
Dude, I had no friends, and eating out to me was eating in my car. Like I'm like, let's go out, and it would just be me and myself, and I would take myself to frozen yogurt, and I would eat my frozen yogurt in the car. And I almost said the F word.
Cry.
I loved it.
Oh,
I had so much fun eating.
It's just one tear.
Yeah, it was
coming out of your eye.
I was like eating out, but I could be gross because I was in my car. I didn't have to, use any sort of etiquette.
I mean,
which is the whole point of eating alone. You don't want people to see your gross habits.
True.
To lick your hand and stuff.
Licking your hand.
Oh, I lick my hand.
Yeah, but everybody can see you in your car. You don't have tinted windows.
Well, you got to time it right. I'm not parking my car right in front of the establishment. I park it away.
You go back into the back of the building in the woods.
Not in the woods, but
you go to the park and have a sandwich.
No parks for me. Couldn't wait that long. I told you.
Open Table CEO Debbie Sue thinks that remote work is one reason for the increase, with diners seeking respites from their home offices, but she thinks that there are deeper reasons too. Said, I think that there's a broader movement of self-love and self-care and really enjoying your own company.
No. That's just rephrasing the sad thing. Like, we're alone. We want to change the scenery. Oh, but it's actually self-love and self-care. So let's flip it around. No, it's sad.
There's something. I work remotely, and there is something to be said for just being stuck in this room for 12 hours a day. I mean, it's a nice room. But it's a nice prison cell. I can't go out, or I'm just looking from the window
to the
at
wall,
the sunshine and the wall that's out front. Yeah,
windows to the wall,
to the sweat.
Hmm.
You know it.
Yep.
But there's like trees out there and stuff. But it's, even when I see the guys mowing the grass out there, I'm like,
I have the saddest
you're
picture of you
outside.
right now because it's like raining and stuff. And you're just looking outside and just like so sad. And
Yeah.
this is like your whole life. You're like, my whole life is within these four walls and Barb.
It's not great. Yeah, stupid Barb is always in here meowing and pulling on.
Your cat guy.
No.
You're a cat guy.
I live in a home with cats.
You're a cat daddy.
Oh. Yep. They're not mine.
Doesn't matter. You're their stepfather. They're yours.
Nope. I disown them. Both of them. I'm not cat that.
Daddy Kuncz.
Nope.
Cat
I don't like it.
Kuncz.
Increasing interest in solo travel, particularly among travelers ages 55 and over, is also leading more people to have meals alone. So people are traveling alone. They're eating alone.
It's really about women eating alone. For some reason, that seems to be the focal point. A guy eating alone would be weird, but a woman eating alone seems weirder, doesn't it? Like a fine dining, a woman gets all dressed up and she goes and it's just her. That's sad.
Well, this is unless it's Sean, like a cool like chick. No, that's Sean.
It says he.
Okay. Said he eats alone about 75 or 70% of the time. If the idea of venturing out for solitary meals intimidating, he suggests going to a lunch instead of a dinner when tables are usually more crowded with groups, or going early on a weekday. So if you don't want to look weird, but you are weird, you just got to go a little earlier. Hit the early bird special.
Yeah, no, this is not for me. I don't want to eat nice foods or have like an experience alone. But if I'm eating Chipotle, that's fine because that's not really an experience. That's just lunch. Does that make sense? Versus this new cool hip restaurant I want to try by myself. That's sad.
It is sad.
Then you can't. Hey, remember that time? No, it was just you. You just went alone. So you have no one. You have no memories or experience. That's the whole point of having a partner.
Yeah.
Is like you do stuff together. We go to the botanical gardens together.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, not everybody has somebody.
Yeah, it is sad.
It's very unfortunate.
Which is why those people should eat in their car.
Or just go home.
Or go home.
Go home.
Or go to Chipotle.
No.
You can eat alone there and no one's going to think twice.
People are thinking twice.
No one's looking at you at Chipotle.
I think if I see a person eating alone at Chipotle, I think I'm going to get shot in a Chipotle. Something's going on here. Why wouldn't you just take that home?
I told you, because you want it fresh. Or maybe you have like a half an hour for lunch at work. You don't have time to take it home and you don't want to take it back to the office because you hate your coworkers. Desk. You hate your coworkers. And they're always like, "What's she eating, Steve?"
Oh, I got a little.
I thought you were on that diet.
I got some Chipotle.
Leave me alone, Susan. Get here, scram.
I got the salad. It's got the meat on it. No rice. I'm watching my figure. And then he just starts going and just letting everybody have it there
Eating
at
bullets.
the end. Yeah, it's messed up. So we only got about a minute and 30 seconds before we start the extra bonus. So I'm just going to do this one more time. If you want the full audio only edition of this program, guess where you go? hmbradio.substack.com. Right after this, I'm going to put it up right after. So it's going to be available to everybody who subscribes. The full episode, including when we're sending naughty stuff, that will also be up there.
Full
Otherwise,
frontal.
Yeah, you got to wait till Sunday. So I'm trying to sweeten the pot the best I can here. And home_made_man is my Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Anna Hummel Radio, but she's not there. So not really much of a point. They're going to make you do it though, Anna.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to make you do it. You should just get back.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to. We'll get it. Let's get into it in the other half a little bit.
Yeah. Is like eating is sexual. It's like eating is sexual for Will. Okay. Yeah, maybe sometimes. Depends. Will is sketch and sus. Okay. I don't really like that. What else? Could I put that one up?
Sure.
There we go. They miss you on the Bub show.
Wish things could have worked out. You definitely have, what is it?
Talent.
Oh, no one's ever told me that before. By the way, don't start your day, Will, FYI, by going on Reddit and looking at people say horrible things about you.
Oh, on Reddit?
Let's get into that maybe in the next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. What a perfect segue. So we will bid adieu to Radio St. Pete. We love you very much. Please join us Wednesdays at 6 p.m. or sometimes 6:05, sometimes 6:10, depending on the weather. And we'll talk to you next week. Everybody else, stay tuned. Oh, I almost ended the stream. I'm glad
Don't
I
do
didn't do
that.
that. And we're back. Farts, piss, saying shit.
And
No, you don't say that around here.
oh,
We do not. We do not. Let me get a little sippy here. Have a little drink. Oh,
let's make that gout even worse. Oh no, that's just a seltzer.
this is just a little seltzer
Oh,
water.
nice.
No big deal.
Mm-mm.
No big deal. So we're back. This is the extra bonus half an hour that we do here on Wednesdays where you can cuss and say dirty words. So what were you saying? You wanted to get into?
Yeah. So every now and then, maybe I go on Reddit just to see what people are saying
smart
about the show. Not that I'm even relevant anymore. I know I'm not. But went on Reddit. Not a good way to start the day. It was yesterday morning, got up early, and I'm like, oh, let me just go on Reddit. And have you ever caught yourself doing something naughty, and not even naughty in a sexual way, but you're like, oh, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And you just can't stop yourself?
Yes.
Because that's exactly what happened to me, where I was like, don't read that. Why are you reading that? Turn that off. Turn that off. And it was just like, Anna sucks. What a waste of life. She's not even doing anything with herself. She's working with that no name over at the Bone.
What the fart?
I know, it's just
Don't bring me into it, people. What the hell?
And then I was like, this is not a good way to start the day. And I had like not an interview, but I had a meeting planned where I need to be my confident, funny self. And I'm like, I want to die. Like, and then I was scrolling and I'm like, stop scrolling. What are you doing? And I'm like, I can't stop. I just kept reading like this horrible stuff about me. And then I wrote an email to somebody that I was waiting for a response.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to my meditation class. So I go to my meditation class, and it's really putting everything in perspective. I talked to this woman that was very inspiring. She was a physician. You all right?
Yeah, almost spilled.
She was a physician, but meditation and Buddhism has done a lot for her. So I'm like, okay, this woman is speaking my language. Talked to her for like 45 minutes after class. Get back to my car. 2 missed calls from this guy that I was waiting to hear from. And there's no way I can call him back because it was from an unknown number. And I know it was him because he left 2 messages.
That's
and
the
I
worst.
was like, so zen. And I got to my car and I was like, fuck, and then I was like, what? So I'm like feverishly emailing him, like, please call me back.
Yeah.
And he didn't call me back the whole
Making
day.
you sweat.
Got up this morning early, emailed him again. And finally, he got back to me around 4 p.m., which is why it was a little tight, me getting over here.
That's all right. It happens.
But I made it. And it was a great call. Everything went well. But it was just, it started off rough, but I turned it around, which is not something I usually do. Because usually, and I read some sort of like stupid study about this, one of those like pseudoscience and New York Post things, where it's like, you're going to have a good or bad day by this time. And it was like 8:36 a.m. It's going to be a good or bad day. So by 8:36, I was like, this is going to be a fucking horrible day. And then by 10:30, I turned it around. I turned it around hard. It was maybe like an 18-point turn, but I'm going the other direction.
That's good.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
Great day. I'm so glad that I'm turning into a Buddhist. I was looking for this shit for so long, and finally it found me. So I'm good. I'm learning about tranquil abiding.
Okay.
Bodhicitta.
I don't know.
I'm ready for it.
I'm not sure. What is that? Whoa. That was awesome. Said some very cool lightning that just flashed. What's bodhicitta?
Bodhicitta. So Bodhi is like Buddha, and that means awakened. And Chitta is mind. So it's awakened mind.
Oh.
This is what I love about Buddhism, is that it's not just like the instructor, I don't even know what you call him, the guy it's not even a sermon, like the discussion guiding the meditation. He's not like a rabbi or an imam or a pastor where it's like, you should just believe. There's none of that. It's just like, try it out. Try it out. See if it works. And stuff like, everyone is suffering. Have some fucking compassion. That's great advice.
Like that.
That's really great advice. So
that's good.
I think he's talking. He's like, so if someone is rude to you at the grocery store, or unkind, or quick, whatever, short with you, that person is suffering because everyone is suffering, and you don't know what they're going through. So have some compassion instead of just getting angry and letting it ruin your day. This is great advice I never got in Hebrew school. Great advice.
You should have just worked in a call center, because that's what I took away from the call center. People are always mad. They're not really mad at you. They're just suffering.
They're suffering. And you should say that. You should say, bodhicitta. I have bodhicitta. Awakened mind.
You're gonna be, is that fucking cash you could send me? Yeah. That's actually some of their names that have called in. Bodhicitta.
Bodhicitta. So, that's stuff that you kind of know, but need to be reminded of constantly.
Yeah.
So that is stuff that I can put in my pocket and use instead of like, just believe, say this prayer. You don't know what it means, but just keep saying it. I don't like that.
Yeah.
This is a discussion and meditation, and I'm all about that. Plus, it's like you're kind of in a garden space.
Did you comment back on the Reddit?
Oh, God, no.
No. Didn't go. Actually, I think Anna's pretty cool.
I've had thoughts about that, but I'm like, everyone's going to know that it would be me.
Not necessarily, unless your screen name is Anna Hummel.
Like Radio Chick San Diego. I'd probably do something like that.
69.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't. And I was mad at myself for reading that, because then you have to like treat yourself like a child, as if a parent to a child, and go, why did you do that? It was no good for you, but you did it anyways. And I go, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just
want to see. Sometimes your curiosity, gets the best of you. Yeah, you just want to see.
But I turned it around.
I did that shit too. The Bone has Facebook groups and stuff. I actually answered one.
From
some, yeah.
Okay.
It's from a person there who I used to work with.
What did they claim or say about you?
I don't really remember. Something about.
Yes, you do.
Something. No, I don't. Not really. I mean, it was something about Dead Air being on his program again. And
it wasn't about you.
Well, somebody was like, if Will was there, this wouldn't be happening. And then it's, whoa, what the hell? He walked. It's been 10 months. Get over it. Which I still like that people bring me up. That brings me a lot of joy whenever I see.
I like how you were about to be cryptic with this.
Yeah.
And then
went over to the other side. Well, it's just too good of a segue.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't help it. Sometimes, usually I just read it and I don't say anything, but I felt like saying something.
Oh, but did you? Or you said you almost did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Because my former coworker,
boss.
No, he's definitely not my boss. Well, I guess he was. He fired me. So I guess he did have some seniority. So okay, my boss was saying, get over it. It's been 10 months. He walked away, blah, blah, blah. The show's, I don't know exactly. I don't want to pull it up, but it's in the Bone fam group. You can go read it if you're a part of that. But I just said,
been 10 months?
Who are you trying to convince, them or you?
You said
that? Yeah. I was drinking. What do you want? I happened to be drinking.
And then you got gout.
And then I got gout.
Who's the big loser here?
Well, I think I had it at that point. So it was an extra salty mood. So I just couldn't resist.
This was last night?
No, this is a few nights ago.
Okay.
And some people got my back. Some people got his back. And, then it just goes on in the comments. But
kind of like pillow pants. I mean, I call myself a teenage boy. I've been called worse before. Do you want to fuck a teenage boy? Is that why?
Maybe. Hey. What else we got? Will got these new glasses. What's the best thing to wipe them with? I like I keep one of these. This is a microfiber towel in my desk here. And then when I need to, I give them a little wipe-a-rooski. That works pretty well. I would get one of those. Shout out to Big Willie Bean. Yes, sir. Shout out to you. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank you.
What else we got in there? What comments do we have? Oh, anyway, I saw you. I know you don't give a crap about, football's back. Obviously, we're talking about it. But are you a fan of bets? Do you like to bet anything? Are you a betting person?
No, I'm a
Not
Jew.
on sports.
We don't gamble.
Yeah, but you can win big.
Yeah, but you can lose bigger.
Yeah, you just gotta temper your bets.
No, I don't bet.
Well, I like this story. A Seminoles fans, the Seminoles are from Florida State.
I know who the Seminoles are.
Okay, they're a sports franchise and also a university.
Yes.
So I like this story. This guy, see, you can't say stuff like I'm gonna eat shit if my team loses to another team.
Does this person have a name? I might know him.
321 Noel was his name.
I might know who he is.
Much like the grudge, the internet never forgets and never forgives. And if you're going to commit a bet or the outcome of a college football game, you better know that you'll be held accountable. Well, not this guy.
There's about a 60% chance this might be my ex-boyfriend.
Well, this guy just deleted his account. He says, if Florida State loses to Boston College this weekend, I will eat dog shit out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. What's the benefit if you just get the satisfaction of your team winning?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a wild thing to say.
So certain that they will win.
It got a lot of, it did
805,000 views.
805,000 views, 302 retweets, 219 quotes. So not like super viral or anything, but definitely got some traction.
It got some looks
out of this tweet. And then guess what?
What?
Florida State lost.
Oh my word.
Now, if you say that you're going to eat dog shit out of a red Solo cup with a spoon and post it, then you have to do it. Now, there's ways around it. You could try to fake it.
Yeah, I was thinking.
There's definitely some
like CGI or fake poo-poos.
Yeah, there's got to be you get some Tootsie Rolls, you heat them up, you
get some chili on
around there. Yeah, you get some sauce on there.
And then you just go,
and then you gag. But
put a peanut in.
If you're a real man, what he should have done was eat dog shit out of a red Solo cup and posted a video. You said you were going to do it. Now, was he hammered? Maybe. But it's still no excuse.
Gout? Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This was not me. This is not my burner account. I mean, it's a silly thing to tweet out, but I do like the fact that.
What's that quarterback's last name?
Which one?
If you go up a little, down.
Oh,
quarterback DJ.
DJ Uegalesi.
Oh, there's no S.
Uegaleli. Okay.
Maba.
I think he's some transfer from Oregon State, I believe. I don't know how to say his name.
Nigeria.
I do like the fact that the internet tormented him enough where he went private and then he just got offline. Restart his account.
Yeah. Something went wrong. Something went very wrong.
421 Noel coming soon. Pretty worried about it. Look at him. Is that him?
Yeah, that was the picture.
That's got to be like a video game kind of. Is it?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Dude, he looks like an idiot.
Well.
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense now. Yeah, you can't. I'll catch y'all next season. My luck on X is done for now. So he's coming back.
Okay.
But
he's a good sport, but also not.
No, he's not.
I mean, at least he's calling himself out for being a bad sport.
You have to. No, he's not really. He's just like, I'll be back next year. Well, I'll tell you what, you better come back next year with a red Solo cup full of dog shit. And your first tweet better be you eating it. Because that's the only way that you can come back. You should be banned forever. Offline.
Yep.
That is a stupid thing. I saw a guy say he was going to eat a mouse if Trump loses.
Loses?
Yeah.
Might be in that mouse, which is less gross than dog shit. But I mean,
I don't know.
Like a live mouse, or can you cook it?
I don't know. I think it's going to be
raw. He's not going to eat it like a snake.
Yeah, I think so.
I
think he's going to chomp it.
Stop.
Like a little pinky mouse.
Stop.
It's bad. It's not good. What else do we got here? This. Oh, you good. I'm glad you posted this too. I found this one today. The Olympic breakdancer.
Hot? Would you? She's very cute. They're like super
Wait,
hot.
is that her?
Yeah, that's Raygun.
Oh, hell yeah, definitely would.
She's very cute.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely would. The embattled Australian Olympic Rachel Raygun Gunn revealed on Wednesday that if she hadn't yet watched her disastrous breakdancing performance, this is the chick who was in the Olympics because she has a degree, not because she's good at it, but because she's credentialed from a university in dance.
Okay.
So ergo, she's a good dancer because a university said she is, and she read about it.
And she was the one pulling, like, I think they were moves inspired by a kangaroo, right? Like,
yeah,
she was doing weird sort of jerking stuff.
Oh, she was jerking, all right. The 36-year-old made the startling confession in her first sit-down interview since her controversial breaking routine, complete with kangaroo hopping and sprinkler moves at last week's Paris Games, catapulted her to global infamy. She said that I have seen little bits and pieces, but I will watch it eventually. Gunn, who scored 0 points. What? How did 0 points? But she's got a doctorate.
What? Oh.
She scored 0 points in all 3 of her Olympic battles. Admitted she also can't bring herself to watch a sketch that aired on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show in the aftermath.
Can we watch a little bit of that video up?
Oh, right here?
There, yeah, just a little.
They're just never what they say they are, but
When Rachel Gunn took to the breaking arena at the Paris Olympics, she beamed with pride, completely decked out in Aussie green and gold. But her moment in the international spotlight quickly turned dark with a global pylon, a ferocious backlash she's still struggling to understand and recover from.
Representing Australia, Raygun.
Viewers questioned why she was chosen.
Yes, Rachel didn't get a point.
You've seen the
what I'm talking about.
The athlete from down under that everyone is talking about and sure to be this year's most popular Halloween costume.
She showed some true Aussie
Oh my God,
But she had a crack.
Raygun had a crack.
How are you feeling since your performance?
Did anyone see the breakdancing lady? It was so funny.
It was very cringy.
Cringy, yeah.
all right, we're just watching TV.
Yeah. Maybe I should do that. That would be a good outfit for me.
I think it would too.
The hair and stuff.
She said, I haven't actually watched a sketch because I don't think I am in a place to watch it. Going that she's had mixed emotions about her skit performed by comedian Rachel Dratch. I don't know whether to hug him or yell at him, she continued, referring to Fallon. Elsewhere in the interview, Gunn defended her breakdancing record, but also apologized to Australia's breakdancing community for the furor that the...
That sounded weird.
Not Führer, not the German chancellor. Führer, like fury. Asked if she genuinely thought that she was the country's best female breakdancer, she responded, I think my record speaks to that. I was the top-ranked Australian B-girl in 2020, 2022, and 2023, which begs the question, how bad are women Australian breakdancers? Because that was the worst thing that I've ever seen.
It's not good.
So the record is there, but anything can happen in a battle. Gunn's routine, which she performed in Australian team polo and high-waisted sweatpants, quickly went viral, something she said she didn't realize until an Australian Olympics Committee liaison flagged it to her. As soon as I finished my rounds, my media liaison from the AOC said, oh, there's a bit of a storm brewing on social media. You might want to go off socials. I didn't understand the scale of it.
Can I say how they said it? Oh, there's a bit of storm brewing on the social media.
Oh,
you might want to stay off the socials.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
It is really sad to hear those criticisms, but I'm very sorry for the backlash that the community has experienced, but I can't control how people react. In the aftermath, Gunn, a breaking researcher. She's an academic.
You want to say it?
I don't want to say that. I don't even know how to say that.
At the Macquarie University in Sydney.
Was hit by claims that she manipulated the Olympic selection process by setting up her own governing body that had her husband judge the qualification trial.
Oh, we did her dirty.
Yeah, the allegations were later denounced.
He is the Jill Biden of breakdancing.
The allegations were later denounced by the country's Olympic Committee. Okay, so I guess that didn't happen. The conspiracy theories were just awful. Gunn said the energy and vitriol that people had was pretty alarming.
I mean, she brought a lot of joy into people's lives when they needed it most.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But I don't like this whole thing where like, okay, it's panned. Like everybody thinks that sucked. But she's still like, well,
I did win.
I'm still the best. So I guess everybody's
also
wrong.
kind of apologized. It was weird. Like,
yeah,
she was,
but not really.
Low key apologizing. Like, kind of like, I'm sorry you felt that way.
Yes, but that's not an apology.
No, it's
saying
not.
I'm sorry you felt that way is definitely not an apology.
It was bizarre, but I definitely think I need to get that outfit because I got the hair for it.
Does
And
she
the
need,
body?
Does she need to apologize? I mean, I don't think she necessarily has to apologize,
don't
but you
say
do have
anything.
to. You do have to kind of maybe stay off the socials. I can't
The
do
socials.
it. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
Stay off the socials.
Go back to Macquarie University in Sydney.
You have to eat crow. You can't do something that humiliating and just be like, well, turns out, according to me, I'm pretty good. So
what do you think is worse, like this or like a leaked like sex tape or something like that? You know what I mean? Or like revenge porn. You're like, oh my God, my titties are on the internet. Or this. What would be worse? I don't know.
Well, this was on a grand stage. Like the whole world saw this.
And like you're at the Olympics. Like the Olympics still hold some prestige.
Sure.
Where like, do you think she has the tattoo of the rings on her somewhere? Like the 5 rings that all the athletes do?
No, I don't think so. I mean, she's clearly not a breakdancer.
No break. I watched a little bit of the breakdancing, and some of them, you know, were from the States, obviously. Many were from like Lithuania, Estonia. No one was wearing grandpa's clothes. She looks like grandpa. My Zadie. She looks like my Zadie.
Look at this guy with the Kangol hat on. Yeah, this person. What the fart is with my watching here? But it reeked.
It was bad.
You can't just be like, well, you know, I'm shocked by some of the criticism. I'm sorry for that.
Okay.
But turns out I'm pretty good.
True or false? It would have been 10 times funnier if she was black. Be like, I'm a B girl, and then all of a sudden just does like the kangaroo.
Yeah. I don't know if it would have been funny. I think it's kind of funnier that she's white, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. Because it's like that's what you expect.
Yeah.
But also if you're looking for a plot twist, it would have been and she was, you know.
Yeah. No, I do know. But yeah, that reeked.
Yeah.
So you just got to eat some crow, lady. I don't know what to tell you.
Sorry.
What else do we got here? We got time for one more here.
Maybe the Botox story. Keep it light. Or do you want to do Japanese Dad? I read that one.
No.
Okay.
I would like to do. This is one that I find fascinating when you think about this. It is kind of heavy for a last minute.
Okay. Whatever you want.
You want to just do something silly?
No, it's whatever works.
How about this?
Okay.
Sex life is ruined, claims man. Stung in the testicles by a scorpion at a Las Vegas resort. The story grabbed national headlines worldwide and now has led to a lawsuit against the Venetian resort in Las Vegas. Oh, that's a good one. A California tourist who stayed by the Venetian's Palazzo Tower over the 2023 Christmas holiday said he was stung by a scorpion while he was sleeping and woke up to a searing pain in his groin area. Are you sure it's just not gout?
Or herpes?
It might, yeah. He felt multiple additional stinging sensations in his hand or on his hand and groin area, according to a lawsuit. 8 News now first reported this incident in March 2024, and since then, Faraci, 62, said the poisonous sting to his testicles has caused him to suffer PTSD and emotional trauma, for which he continues to seek treatment. The incident has had ramifications on his sex life as well. Who's he banging?
Like what? His wife, dude.
62? You still want to bang at 62?
Yeah, of course.
Let it go.
No.
I can also indicate, as you saw in the complaint, we're also making a claim for loss of consortium. What does that mean? I've heard that phrase before.
Like his wife has also lost something. Like by definite by like
association of 2 or more individuals or companies, organizations, or governments.
Yeah, so like his wife lost a penis too.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? Like she can't have sex with her husband or whatever the case is.
Yeah, that makes sense. According to court documents filed on August 27th, the hotel owed a duty of care to plaintiffs to provide a clean, safe, and sanitary room that was free of vermin, bed bugs, or similar things, including scorpions. Yeah, I mean, I would like
Oof, look at
ideally.
that guy.
Is that his underwear?
I think that's it. A photo
That's his
reportedly
undies, you
shows
say?
the scorpion that stung Michael Ferracci during a stay at the Venetian.
Doesn't look that big. It looks pretty tiny.
Yeah, but see how half its body is a stinger?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's not good. In his lawsuit, Ferracci claims that the Venetian resort had prior knowledge of an infestation of poisonous, deadly scorpions. Well, I mean, you didn't die. Your balls are dead. But honestly, good riddance. You're 62. You don't need those things anymore.
You don't need your pee-pee or your balls?
You don't need your balls.
I mean, it's still part of your body, even if you don't need them to produce babies. You still need them to.
I think this guy's hamming it up a little bit. Do I think he should be compensated? Yeah.
Oh, this is a payday.
This is a payday.
This is the payday
for sure, especially at a
but
Vegas
also,
resort.
Maybe it's owed. Maybe it's owed.
Meaning that he was set up.
No. Maybe like this is the sort of, this isn't like, hey, the coffee's hot. Oh, you didn't tell me it was that hot. It's like you went into your hotel room not expecting to be bit by or stung by a scorpion in the middle of the night on your fucking balls. So I mean, like, I get that he wants to be compensated for this. Is he hamming it up a little bit? Probably.
Yeah.
That's what his lawyer told him to do.
Gotcha.
Listen, buddy, we're about to get $3 million, 1.5 for each ball.
He's
Let's go.
bitten by a scorpion on my groin and testicles. Ferracci said the hotel staff did not take him seriously. They were just holding their groin area and laughing about it. It was really embarrassing. So he goes, "Oh my God, I just got stung in the balls."
And they go,
Everyone,
"Oh,
ha ha ha, oh, my balls. Ferracci went,
imagine that happening.
that seems a little rich.
Could
It
you
seems a
imagine
little
being like,
rich.
hey, I need help? And they're just like, oh, stupido,
Oh, my balls.
Baldo.
Baldo.
I don't know.
Ferracci went to Summerlin Hospital and was diagnosed with poisoning scorpion sting. According to the lawsuit, Ferracci was also treated at the UCLA Medical Center, where doctors confirmed he was suffering from physical injuries, including erectile dysfunction, as a result of the scorpion sting. Okay, so pay him out then. Seems like a good scam, though. You ever think about just getting hurt?
Yeah.
Like, I could just, put a scorpion in my pants right now at a hotel.
I have a vivid memory of my mom driving, like, picked me up from school and was driving to like the nearby grocery store and was at a full stop. And this kid pretended that my mom hit him with her car. Like, he fell under the car. My mom's like, I'm not falling for that. I was fully stopped. And he was like, oh, you hit me. Like, you know what I mean? So people do that all the time.
Oh, yeah. There's
Or
numerous.
they want you to hit. And if you're going to hit me, please hit me with a Walmart or Amazon truck.
Yeah,
That would be ideal.
that's a good stuff. You don't want to get hit by like an ambulance or a police car. Seems like a good one.
No.
Not really.
No.
though.
Because those guys are protected.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go for someone with deep pockets like Walmart and Amazon.
Yeah.
And then just, jump right out in front of.
Yeah. Like be next to an Amazon car and just put a scorpion in your pants and be like, oh my God, this scorpion just crawled out of this Amazon truck.
Yeah, it's a
and
delicate
stung
balance.
my balls.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance because you don't want to die because you want to enjoy the money that you're about to get.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt yourself too bad.
Yeah, I think, you know what, you can order on Amazon, you can order a pump and you can pump it up. Not his balls. His other thing. He's gonna have plenty of money.
Yeah, I think his wife will be okay.
I think so.
She'll get a
He
new
can buy
purse.
her, yeah. He can get on
A
Amazon.
Gucci. She'll be all
Buy
right.
her, you can make a mold of his.
Get her a Sibian or something.
Yeah.
She'll be
There's
fine.
ways around this. But anyway, yeah, that guy should get paid. I'm gonna go find a scorpion and put it in my pants and try to sue Amazon.
I was like,
That's
sue
my
your
plan.
girlfriend?
Nah.
You didn't tell me.
There's scorpions in this house. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it very much. And Anna, it was good to see you. Thanks for coming over in the rain.
Yes, thank you for having me.
I
Thank you
apologize.
for the towel.
Yep, you're
That's
welcome.
nice.
Had
That's
a
a kind
towel
touch.
waiting for
Yeah.
you. Yep. And we'll talk to you next week, 6:00-ish. No, we're gonna try to be here at 6 on the dot next week. WillsYouTube.com, HMB Radio on Rumble. I see the comments. I wish I could just show them. Those are hilarious. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Do enjoy that. And yeah, we'll see you. See you next week. Oh, hmbradio.substack.com. I'm gonna put this right now on there, full audio only, making it worth your while to the best of my ability. Take care, everybody. See ya.